Hi, today I want to show you how I made this little jar treat holders. This idea I got from a flyer that I got from Archivers, and here I have all the stuff that my ideas and things that I want to make. And I also saw Angie from Chicken Scratch. She made one that looks just like this one. The one we're going to make is this one, the pink one. And what you're going to need is the jar. And they come in a package of 6. And they're about $9.99 at Michael's. That's where I got them. But this week they're 40% off. So you can get them for $5.99. I'm going to stamp this this image from the the Love You Much stamp set. And what I'm going to do with that, I stamped it on Early Espresso, is I am going to color the little heart with my marker in Pretty in Pink. Once I have done that, then I am going to put some crystal effects on the heart. This one I have already done because crystal effects take a minute to dry, and I just want to make sure that we save time on the video. And then I'm going to punch it out with my 1 1/4 circle punch. Then you're also going to need 1 3/4 Early Espresso scallop and 1 3/4. Is it 1 3/4? 1 3/8. 1 3/8. And this is Pretty in Pink. Then I'm just going to add this to my 1 3/8 circle of pink. And then with dimensionals, I am going to layer this onto the scallop circle. Now this ones that I'm using are not Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, and that is because there's a lot of stuff that I still have that I want to use, and so then that's what I'm using. I forgot to mention that you want to punch, or pierce rather, the scallops. Then we're going to need a 7.5 by 1 1/8 piece of Designer Series paper. This one is Patterns Love, and this is part of the Filled with Love bundle that is Stampin' Up! Is offering right now. Then I added 2 pieces of score tape. You can use sticky strip if that's what you have, to the inside, to the ends of the inside of the one that you want to be on the inside, the one that you're not going to show. Then I'm going to center this both, like center from the top and the bottom and center from the side, and I'm just going to wrap it around. I'm not going to score it or anything. I'm just going to wrap it around almost like a belly band, and they meet in the middle. Then I'm going to take another dimensional. If you were using the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, I would probably put 2 of them, but these ones that I have are pretty big, so 1 is enough. And then I'm just going to pop this in here, and we're almost done. Then I have a circle that is 1 3/8, and that is the same Designer Series paper. The polka dots are on this side, but I'm going to use the other side just to kind of flip-flop. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, well, I put score tape onto this. But if you have like a siren machine sticker maker, you can use that. You can probably get by with just nail adhesive. Make sure that it's all covering the whole thing. but I decided to use score tape. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my lid is kind of, tight, because this has some words, and I want the words to be where you can read them, not this way or this way, just, the way that you can read them in the front. But if I had the lid a little bit not completely closed or not completely tight, if I added this and then I, tighten the lid, it will shift the way the words are showing. And on this one, since it's so little and the pattern is so little, I guess it's not such a big deal. Same goes for this one. But on this one that I have the heart, obviously you wouldn't want the heart to be here or here, so then you have to make sure that it's completely tight before you put that piece on. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to use, I have this really, really thin score tape. I think this is about, 1/8 of an inch. And it's just perfect for this. If you don't have this score tape, you can do it without anything. I just like to use it while I have it, and then just to give it a little bit more of a secure hold, I guess. But you can probably use sticky strip depending on the size of the ribbon that you're going to use. Then I took the backing off of it, and I'm just going to kind of find my center here, and then I'm going to put this right there, just there, and then I'm going to go and guide the ribbon around to make sure that it's straight. And then I'm just going to go this side, and once I'm here, I'm just going to tie a knot. Now, since I have the tape, it's really easy because it stays. I don't have to try to hold it to make sure that the knot is tight. Then I have that there. Then I'm going to cut the tails. And the other thing that I do, and this is just like the final touch, is I take my glue, and this one that I'm using, even though this is the bottle for the Mono Multi liquid glue, this is not Mono Multi liquid glue. This is this tacky glue. When my bottle was empty, I opened it up here, and then I pour this one in. So the one that I have in this bottle is actually this one. But I like this bottle, 2 reasons. I think, the size is kind of convenient. It's really, small. Then the nozzle of this one is much, much smaller than the one here. So I really like this one. So then I just put it on the edge and let it dry so that my ribbon won't fray, especially on a bottle like this that people are going to be opening the bottle to take the candy out. And so that's it. I hope you like it, and if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Also, just want to let you know that there is another video, and this one would be in Spanish. So if you happen on the Spanish version of this, just know that there's going to be an English version as well. I guess that's all I have. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good day.